One, two, three. One, two, three. Alright, the recording has started. Hi everyone, and welcome to the first video of the channel. Yay! This took more time than necessary. And I'm sorry for once again disappearing, even though I did say that I was gonna come back before. That was entirely my bad. And as you guys can see, actually, I am using a really old footage of a really old drawing. That's how all this is and how long it took me for doing this for no particular reason. But anyway, Alice is finally here, and let's hope that now that I know a little bit of what I'm supposed to do, I can be more active on the channel. So yeah, it is to start to talk about some other stuff because there's quite a lot that I want to talk about. Uh, a little warning for that though is that this is not like the final product. What I mean is that this is sort of like the first attempt of a lot of. Uh, yeah, it's the first attempt, so a lot of things can actually change as I see it fit. And obviously, you guys can tell me in the comments your opinion about this. Which things you like, which things would you like me to change, and maybe in the future I can do it. For the starters, why I am even talking right now on this video, even because this is a speedline. Well, there is two reasons for this. The first one is that I wanted to keep the same level of communication that I had on my previous art streams. And talking about my streams, there's the second reason, and that is usually whenever I did my art streams before, something that I did while drawing was basically start to talk about different topics. The reason for this, which I don't think I actually ever explained, is that I am someone who actually needs to uh, get distracted, sorta. I basically did this to entertain myself. I'm going to explain this in a moment. But what I'm trying to get is that basically these videos are going to be a speed time. The speed time, that's the main core of this video because, well, that's the main part of it. Drawing that I did before, basically real speed up. That's all. But the thing is that it's going to be that in the background while I'm going to be talking about something. I'm going to say obviously in the future for me to talk specifically of the drawing itself, but these first couple of attempts are going to be me mostly explaining a couple of things. So about my art streams, they're still going to be on a hiatus because, like I said, I wanted to try this format at the moment. But to give a more clear answer and explanation about this, let's start with why I stopped it. I stopped doing it. So the original plan that I had with this type of streams is that I wanted to meet and talk to people while I'll draw something. But after a very long time of doing this, with while still absolutely no one no one came, it became really lonely, and I'm someone who sort of needs like a mild distraction because if I if I focus too much on something, I actually can get bored and unmotivated. That this is kind of why I actually stopped doing streams in general for quite some time because yeah, after quite some time, basically doing the same thing, it became a little bit boring for me. So yeah, that's a little bit reason. That's a reason for that. What I mean is that usually when I'm drawing or working on something else, I need to either have music, like different songs, or even leaving a video playing or a stream in the background. Uh, because this was something that I could actually not do during my streams for different reasons. So I decided to go for the option of just talking in order to, keep myself entertained, like I said before. Fortunately, obviously, this failed. Yeah, unfortunately, this fail. Well, that's well I said. That's basically where the story go. I decided to stop my streams and focus more on game streams and other things such as this. But well, as you may know, I did stop game streams a little bit later after that, and they are going to come back. I just need to see what can I do. This being one of them, and like I said before, this was the first attempt, but things can fairly easily change. Uh, and I actually wanted to get feedback from you guys to know what's better. So first, there's something that I haven't decided yet, and it's up to you guys to decide it, since I'm not good at taking decisions, and obviously I wanted to know which one you guys think will be better. So as you guys can see or hear mostly, I'm just a voice right now. I'm just a voice. And in order to fix this, I decided to for two options. As you guys may know, I am a tutor at the end of the day. So the two options that I chose was either my model, which by the way I haven't even read yet, is the one that you guys saw on my last game streams, or the second option that I thought of doing it is making little renders of myself on different positions and emotions, as I think you guys have really seen on other videos of other people. You guys can probably get that idea. But obviously, unfortunately, I cannot work on both of them. I can only work on one of them at a time. So at first, I wanted to know which one would you guys prefer, so I can start working on that. Uh, well, look at that, right? It's already finished. Yeah, it is really old because, like I said before, this took me more time than needed, and to be honest, it wasn't even that much because of effort and stuff like that. I'm just stupid, and I don't know how to manage my own time. I wasted so much time, and I didn't know what to do with it. Let's hope in the future that this can be fixed so I can be more efficient with the things that I do. So yeah, I think that was everything basically for this first attempt of a video that I have. Another thing that I did forget to say is that, as you guys can probably hear, this is a one-take recording. A recording all that I'm saying on one go, and I'm not editing anything out. Sort of because it's easier, and maybe in the future when I get more on hand of this, it can be a little bit. There's something that I have thought of with this, but yeah, like I said, if you guys don't like it, you can tell me. But like I said, a lot of things can change. Probably the next video of this is going to be a little bit different than this one, as I see it through. But anyway, now I think that's everything that I had to say. So thank you for watching. Well, thank you everyone for watching if you are watching. I don't know what did I say, but yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next video stream. To be honest, I'm not sure what I'm going to do after this, but anyway, see you next time, I guess. Bye.